This is a continuation. So, as if that was not enough, the tenants placed back their furniture on the property, right? That is the tenants that were evicted. They hit out this window, right? They deface inside. They drop a big rock stone there, right? And they gain back entry to the property there. So they actually break in the house. When they break in, they did more damage. They left the pipe running. So the kitchen pipe was left on full blast. The bathroom pipe was left on. And that is it running. You can hear, you can see pipe running. And as if that was not enough, they did more damage. They broke the window at the front of the house. This window was broken. If you look good, you can put your hand right through. See it? It's broken. Right? See it there? It's broken. And a little sardine and rice I eat just to buy this window or to work on this place. Right? 3 sardines used to come in a tin. And I would eat 1 sardine for my breakfast, 1 for lunch, and then for dinner I'll eat the other one with half pound of rice. See it there? They hit out the window, they defaced the wall. This isn't the color the walls were painted in, so they defaced the wall. They hit out the cupboard door here, the closet area, right? They left the pipe on, and right now the living room, which is a sunken living room, is covered with water. See the water? Everything floating in the house, right? They defaced the wall by painting this big black paint all over the place. All over, they defaced the wall. See, in the corner there, you see a big rock stone? Yeah, man. The bathroom was left filthy. Very filthy. Right? That missing. This is broken. I don't know what they're doing by it. A piece of the toilet. Right? This room here, filthy as well. They defaced the wall. Paint this big black ugly thing all over the place. They change up the look of the place. This wasn't how the place look. And they left the pipes running. So see it? Water this. This had at least 3 inches of water. And this is a sunken living room. There's nowhere to sweep out this water. Right? They left the kitchen pipe, the bathroom pipe on. They broke out that window. And these are tenants that were evicted because they owe over $300,000 in rent. And they were given notice to quit the premises from January 2022. Right? Today is October. Today is November 5, 2022. Right? They were taken to court, and it's as if that wasn't enough. The whole place mashed up. Right? The windows hit out. Right? See it there? Afloat, everything afloat. Right? So, these are the things that tenants get away with. Because for me to find them, I'll have to track them down. I'll have to find maybe where they work. If they work at a call center, the call center is not cooperative. Even when a bailiff goes to the call center to serve any employee a document, the call center HR manager do not cooperate. I'm telling you, right? Them hit out the whole of year, so This is a closet here. You can have a closet. The whole of yours are hit out. Right? And they change up the whole place. I'm appealing to the rent board authority, to the judges, especially those at the Spanish Town courthouse. When you not tell a landlord to come back all another 2-3 months, these are the things that the tenants do and get away with it. And you can't find them, and the courthouse is not helping you to find them. The police is not helping you to find them. Right? When they were evicted, they had a big TV, they had a big television, stove, fridge, beds, and the bailiff did not even seize one piece of furniture, although the bailiff know that the owe far in excess of $200,000-$300,000 rent. The bailiff did not owe, and you have to pay the bailiff before they come. You have to pay the bailiff $45,000 to get a tenant evicted from a 2-bedroom house. And I was short $1,000, and the bailiff did not come. The tenants were properly served. They were properly notified about attending court. They were properly served and noticed to quit the premises. And this is how filthy the place was left. Right? And nobody even think that the landowner has to pay a mortgage. And this is why people lock up their premises and don't rent it out. This is why some landlord can't even afford to live in their house because the mortgage is so high, and the only thing for them to do is to split up the house and rent it out to tenants. Right? Because they can't even afford to live in there, and tenants must mash up your place and nothing must come out of it. Right? Look how they deface the walls. This last year the place was freshly painted. I paid so much money to paint the house. And look there, look on the wall for black, blue. Nasty, ugly color. Them put in the house. Listen to me. I need to be a member of the rent board. I need, right? Some of these judges need to put themselves in the landlord's shoes. I remember one time I took a tenant to court after him owed me almost 10 months rent, right? And the man know how much money he must pay. And the man go in front of the judge. How much me fi pay, Your Honor? How much me fi pay? And the judge said, pay what you can afford to pay, Mr. Smith. And I watched that tenant give me $3,000, $2,000 for my big quad. Because the judge said he must pay what he can afford to pay. So because of that, he wasn't willing to pay the required rent and pay what he feel like paying. Listen to me, it's not easy. Right? And I want the Spanish Town judges them, the Spanish Town courthouse judges them to realize that it is so hard when you look at a landlord who is not collecting any money and you're going to tell that landlord that they are to come back in another 2 months' time, in another 3 months' time, and you know, the tenant not paying. And you don't even try to expedite the thing and give the landlord, even when them transfer the matter from the Spanish Town court office to the Portmore court office. They won't even expedite the matter and say, okay, come back in another 2 weeks' time. Right? They might give you some long, everlasting date before you can go back and the tenant is not paying any money. And you have a big mortgage, and if you ever owe the mortgage company, the bank or the NHT, in excess of 3 months mortgage, your house is out there ready to be auctioned. Right? I remember the same sliding door at the front. Right? This tenant, Mr. Shack, when the day before he was moving, he broke the sliding door, one side of it. It cost me $36,000 to fix. And then you hear so well you never saw when he did it. Eh? Anything can go, sir. Remember me telling you now, it is hard, but I know prayer, and prayer is what keep me. And prayer is why I am able to afford this place. I tell people, I'm coming from my aunt's floor. My mother was a domestic helper, earning below the required minimum wage for 30 odd years. Right? And when I leave country and come town and start work with my auntie, me end up having to sleep on my auntie floor in order to keep my nose above the water. Right? Just to hold my job. A far me I come from. And it's hard. It's really hard. Right now, if you give a tenant a notice and you're seeking recovery of possession, you want your place, if you don't have your title, you have to carry your title to the Spanish Town Court office to show them that you are the owner of the premises. Because they're not going to give you, they're not even going to look at you or let you even go in front of a judge unless you can prove to them that you own the place or you're connected to the place. Right now, if you want to get a tenant out of your place, you have to give them 30 days clear notice before you can even go to court. And a lot of times, you have to wait until after the due date, the rent due date, to know that the tenant is not going to pay your rent for that month. Oh, unfair. And I'm appealing to everybody, every landlord, every judge. I'm appealing to every member of the rent board to look into the matter that landlords are going through. It is so hard. Landlords have to pay property taxes, right? And if you don't pay it right now, this water bill, these tenants owed, right, $80,000 worth of water. The water bill did come up to, and Water Commission did not disconnect them. And right now, if me owe $8,000, Water Commission fine me and disconnect me, right? See there, the whole of this place flood out. Somebody has to pay for it, and those tenants are gone. And the water run the whole night, right? More than 3 inches of water. If you look good, you can see the water mark. More than 3 inches of water, because this place is about 6 inches deep, right? And the whole place flooded out. The windows hit out. Lord help us. I am appealing to the relevant authority to run to the rescue of landlords. I'm willing to be on your board because I've had a lot of experiences with them, with tenants. A lot of bad and good experiences with tenants. We need help. Landlords need help. Right now, I know this lady who rent